Discipline is greater than motivation because discipline is stable, reliable, and built on conscious choice, while motivation is temporary, emotional, and often dependent on external circumstances. Many people wait for motivation before taking action, believing they must feel inspired, energized, or excited before they can begin working toward their goals. However, this mindset creates a fragile system because motivation is unpredictable. Some days you wake up feeling powerful and driven, while other days you feel tired, distracted, or discouraged. If your progress depends on motivation alone, then your productivity and growth will constantly rise and fall with your mood. Discipline, on the other hand, does not rely on emotional states. Discipline is the ability to act according to a decision, even when you do not feel like doing it. It is a commitment to follow through with actions because you know they are necessary, not because they are easy or exciting. This difference makes discipline far more powerful than motivation in the long term. Motivation may help you start a journey, but discipline is what carries you through the difficult and boring stages where real progress happens. When people imagine success, they often picture moments of passion and excitement. But in reality, most success is built during ordinary, repetitive, and sometimes uncomfortable routines. Athletes train for years, performing the same exercises repeatedly. Writers produce thousands of words, even when inspiration is absent. And entrepreneurs continue solving problems long after the initial excitement fades. What allows them to continue is not constant motivation, but consistent discipline. Another reason discipline is greater than motivation is that discipline creates habits, and habits reduce the need for emotional energy. When an action becomes a habit, it requires less mental effort to perform. For example, if someone disciplines himself to wake up early every day to exercise, eventually their body and mind adapt to that routine. At first, it may feel difficult and uncomfortable, but over time it becomes automatic. In contrast, if someone relies on motivation to exercise, they will likely skip many days whenever they feel tired or unmotivated. Discipline transforms difficult actions into normal parts of life. This transformation is the most powerful mechanism for long-term success because it removes the constant internal debate about whether to act or not. Instead of asking yourself every day if you feel motivated, discipline answers a question in advance by establishing a rule. This is what I do regardless of how I feel. Discipline also strengthens self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you reinforce a belief that you are capable of controlling your behavior. This creates confidence because you begin to trust your own commitments. Motivation alone does not produce this effect because motivation can disappear quickly. If you promise yourself you will do something only when you feel motivated, then breaking that promise feels justified whenever motivation fades. Over time, this weakens your sense of personal reliability. Discipline reverses this pattern by proving to yourself that your actions are guided by intention rather than emotion. Another important reason discipline is greater than motivation is that discipline builds resilience. Life inevitably includes obstacles, setbacks, and moments of frustration. During these periods, motivation often disappears entirely because the outcome feels uncertain or distant. Discipline allows you to continue working even when progress is slow or invisible. This persistence is what eventually produces results. Many people quit not because they lack ability, but because they rely too heavily on motivation. When excitement fades and the work becomes routine, they lose the emotional fuel that originally pushed them forward. Discipline functions differently because it is rooted in values and goals rather than feelings. If you believe something is important, discipline ensures that belief translates into action regardless of circumstances. Discipline also improves focus because it requires deliberate control over attention. Motivation tends to follow whatever is interesting or emotionally stimulating at the moment. This means a motivated person may work intensely for a short period, but then become distracted by something new. Discipline trains the mind to stay committed to a task even when distractions appear. In the modern world where constant notifications, entertainment and information compete for attention, this ability is extremely valuable. Discipline allows you to direct your time toward meaningful activities rather than reacting impulsively to every distraction. Another advantage of discipline is that it produces cumulative progress. Small actions repeated consistently over long periods create extraordinary results. Reading 10 pages a day may seem insignificant in the moment, but over a year becomes thousands of pages of knowledge. Exercising 30 minutes daily gradually transforms physical health. Writing a few hundred words each day eventually becomes complete book. These outcomes are possible only through discipline because they require consistency. Motivation rarely lasts long enough to sustain such patterns. Discipline also teaches patience, which is essential for achieving complex goals. Motivation often seeks immediate rewards because it is driven by excitement. When results do not appear quickly, motivation declines. Discipline accepts that meaningful achievements require time and sustained effort. This mindset allows individuals to continue investing energy even when the payoff is delayed. Patience combined with discipline creates momentum because progress continues steadily rather than stopping whenever enthusiasm fades. Discipline also reduces emotional volatility. When your actions depend on motivation, your productivity becomes tied to your emotional state. A bad mood, disappointment, or temporary stress can easily derail your plans. Discipline separates behavior from emotion. You may still feel frustrated or tired, but those feelings no longer dictate whether you act. This separation creates stability in your life because important tasks are completed regardless of mood. Discipline also develops mental toughness. Each time you choose to act despite discomfort, you expand your tolerance for difficulty. Over time, challenges that once seemed overwhelming begin to feel manageable. This growth in mental strength increases your capacity to handle demanding goals. Motivation alone rarely produces this level of toughness because motivated people tend to act only when the activity feels rewarding. Discipline requires facing discomfort repeatedly, which gradually builds resilience and endurance. Another powerful aspect of discipline is that it clarifies priorities. When you commit to disciplined routines, you must decide what truly matters because time and energy are limited. This process forces you to eliminate activities that do not align with your goals. Motivation often encourages people to chase multiple interests simultaneously because it responds to excitement. Discipline creates structure, ensuring that your most important objectives receive consistent attention. This structured approach is what allows high performers to achieve results that, if this message strengthened your spirit, brought you peace, or reminded you of the courage already within you, please support the Graceful Warriors community. Subscribe to join us on this journey of calm, strength, resilience, and wisdom. Like this video so others seeking encouragement and inner peace may discover it as well. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new reflection, guided practice, prayer, meditation, or warrior mindset message, and share in the comments. What fear are you choosing to face with strength and grace today? At the Graceful Warriors, we draw upon timeless wisdom, contemplative practices, and enduring truths to help you cultivate resilience, clarity, gratitude, and personal growth. Until next time, breathe deeply, stand firmly, walk gently. And remember, a graceful warrior is not fearless. A graceful warrior simply refuses to allow fear to make their decisions. Rise with strength, live with grace,